Mazda is proud to have been named the best SUV brand by U.S. News and World Report. Right now, get 0% for 60 months on both the Mazda CX-30 and the Mazda CX-50. Experience the Mazda difference and save thousands at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline.
Thanks for joining us for 9 News Now. I'm Tisha Powell. We start with a rare spectacle taking over much of the U.S. Take a look from Cleveland, Ohio. That's one of the many tourist destinations that drew thousands for the solar eclipse. More than 31 million people live along the path of totality, and many more took a drive to witness the eclipse in person. Outside the path of totality, the rest of the continental U.S. will get to see a partial eclipse, but back here at home, we didn't have very much luck. In fact, let's take a look outside. It's been a mostly cloudy day. Let's get to Jeff Morrow for a look at the forecast. Jeff, we didn't have a lot of luck with this eclipse.
No, clouds and passing showers really put a damper on our viewing opportunities, and still dealing with those passing showers right now. Scattered in nature, and the last wave of rain right now making its way into coastal Louisiana, Acadiana. That'll be pushing through late this afternoon to the early evening, and then we'll have a lull in the action as we make our way through the overnight hours. In the meantime, though, we are seeing some shower action across portions of the Felicianas up towards north part of Point Capee Parish over near Morganza, and then stretching down into Livingston Parish over Walker, Livingston, down towards Port Vincent and French Settlement. All this action again lifting off towards the northeast, so areas in Hammond, Amite, and also Centerville going to probably be dealing with some additional rainfall here within the next hour or so. But it's decreasing rain chances as we make our way through the rest of the afternoon into the early evening hours. Temperatures going to stay steady in the low to mid 70s for the most part here locally, so we're not going to see much movement in terms of temperature. We will see movement in those rain chances as we start to dry out overnight. But got to give you a heads up. First alert weather day has been declared for Wednesday. So tomorrow, not going to be an active weather day, but it's Wednesday morning into the early afternoon. We have a threat for some active weather in terms of severe threat, as well as some nuisance type flooding, limited threat for tornadoes, but elevated threats for large hail and strong damaging winds. And then also could see some of that localized nuisance type flooding. We'll continue to keep you updated on this on all of our platforms as we get a little bit closer. But let's update you now on your roadways as we take a look at your traffic flows. Things are moving along okay in the westbound direction of I-10 right now through the city, but we've got slowdowns on I-10 eastbound as you go across the bridge from West Baton Rouge into Baton Rouge proper. You can see our slowdowns here. I-10 at LA1. That's slowing down LA1 a little bit. Northbound LA1 from Bruley to I-10. We're sitting at 8 minutes right now. It's not terrible. Average speed at 29 miles per hour. Go to the Baton Rouge side. You can see I-10 at the 10-110 merge. We've got some slow traffic here, but then things start to pick up a little bit as you get closer to the City Park Lakes. Right now, I-110 south from the Governor's Mansion curve to the 10-110 sitting at 3 minutes. So coming from West Baton Rouge into Baton Rouge proper, LA 415 Lobdell to the 1012 interchange, even half hour right now, average speed at 16 miles per hour. Heading out towards Livingston and Ascension parishes from Baton Rouge right now are in the green. Tisha?
All right, Jeff, thank you. Now to some new details from that deadly Tigerland fight that left one dead and another facing manslaughter charges. The suspect, Matthew Marsiglia, has been suspended from LSU after posting a $50,000 bond. Marsiglia is asking a judge to allow him to travel to Mississippi and work for a family member as a ranch hand. According to court documents, he is also asking for permission to travel between Magnolia, Mississippi and New Orleans. The state's redistricting fight has made it to an appeals court in Shreveport tonight. A federal judge, three-judge panel convened by the U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals today. It will be a combined trial and preliminary hearing. That signals that the courts are trying to get the matter sorted out quickly. A congressional source close to the matter tells us that they believe the timeline signals that the court will draw a new Louisiana congressional map by late April or early May. A 13-year-old Gonzales boy is facing charges after deputies say he broke into a church twice. Assumption Parish Sheriff's investigators say the teen broke into a church on Covenant Street in Labadyville. It happened on April 1st and again 3 days later. Investigators say the child stole items worth over $1,000. He's facing 2 counts of simple burglary and was turned over to a guardian while his court case is pending. And remember, the 9 News app is a great way to keep up with things going on in our area. If you haven't already, make sure to download the 9 News app. Well, that's it for us on 9 News Now. I'm Tisha Powell. Be sure to join us again on 9 News at 4 in 25 minutes.
If you're ready to score savings on your new vehicle, the play call is simple. Make your way to Team Honda. That's where you can see the new 24 Civic, named the #1 compact car on the road and the best compact car for the money. Score your new Honda savings at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.